So I bought a new camera. It's an early Christmas present from Dr. Wife. It's a Canon HV-20. Very happy about it, and I decided the best way to learn it is to use it, and the best way to use it is to just force myself to do a vlog, because otherwise I'd storyboard something for about a year before I was ready to shoot anything. So here it is, and I figured for the first entry I'd talk about the Golden Globes, because I'm an Oscar fanatic. First off, American Gangster, finally getting some of the awards love it so richly deserves. It's probably going to be in my top 10 for the year, but so far the critic circles have been largely ignoring it. Eastern Promises was kind of an interesting choice. I really like Eastern Promises, but it's not the kind of thing I expected to sort of rocket out of nowhere into the 7 films they decided to nominate for Best Drama. You'd figure if they were going to expand it, it would be because there were just so many great films. And, you know, there were, but they didn't really nominate all of them. It's one weird thing I kind of noticed with the Golden Globes is they always managed to pick a few movies that really got kind of critically panned, and often in the Best Actress category. So I don't know if you remember when Bridget Jones' sequel got a Best Actress nod for Renee Zellweger, just because they really like Renee Zellweger, and that was all she was in that year. But this time, The Brave One, Jodie Foster got a nod for The Brave One, and Cate Blanchett got a nod for Elizabeth, The Golden Age, neither of which was exactly, hated on, but didn't really get all that much critical love either. But at the same time, there's some great performances that are being ignored here, I think. Clarice Van Houten in Black Book, and Wei Tang in Lust, Caution, two of the great performances of the year, largely ignored. Something I think is going to be a trend here is Chris Cooper, who was fantastic in Breach. That performance is going to get overlooked. And again, it's not a big surprise. I mean, it happened in like February, so the chances of people remembering it are pretty slim, but I finally got a chance to see that movie, and he gives a phenomenal performance, and no one's going to notice. In the Best Musical category, Across the Universe managed to make it in it, speaking of movies that got panned, but Once did not. And it didn't even get any of the songs. So, frankly, every song, you could have filled up the Best Song category with songs from Once. It's that good, but didn't happen. And it's a little weird, too, because the foreign press, the press were the ones that really championed Once in the first place. So it's kind of surprising that when it came down to it, the Hollywood Foreign Press and all the critic circles just largely ignored it when it came, awards time. In my mind, it's still pretty much the movie to beat for Best Film of the Year, but you would know that by looking at award season.
Why don't you go back to Endor, you stupid Wookiee? Wookiees don't live on Endor!